Well, good morning, Earthlings. It's me, Miss B, your friendly alien, coming to you again to have a discussion about politics. Well, I just listened to the Speaker of the House and his minions give their speech on why the government has been shut down. And I remember when the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, was first put in position, he said if we wanted to know who he was and what type of person he was, all we needed to do was to read the Bible. And we would know who he was. And as a reader of the Bible, I don't see him in the Bible. I do not see Mike Johnson in the Bible. The fruits that he is bearing, the fruits he's bearing, they don't look like fruits from the gods. So let me give you an example. Excuse me. Psalms 82, verse 3. It says, and I quote, "Defend the weak and the fatherless. Uphold the cause of the poor and the oppressed." Is he doing that? Proverbs 14:31. Whoever oppresses the poor shows contempt for their maker, which is God. But whoever is kind to the needy honors God. Is he kind to the needy or the poor? Proverbs 14:21. It is a sin to despise one's neighbor, but blessed is the one who is kind to the needy. Is he kind to the needy? No. Proverbs 31, verses 8 and 9. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and the needy. Is he doing that? Okay. Closure of the Department of Education. Ending Medicaid, Medicare, or reducing it to the bare minimum. Reducing SNAP benefits or requiring people who are unable to work. The Department of Consumer Protection, they're closing that. USAID has been shut down. And what does that program do? It takes care of the hungry, the poor, the needy around the globe. And all the environmental protection laws and bills, well, laws and bills are the same, but programs that were set up in the Biden administration have either been reversed or Diaper Daddy has put his name on the signs where the infrastructure work is taking place, saying that he's the reason that it's being done when we know it was Biden. So I'm not understanding what kind of Christian, but you know what? The modern day Christian is not a true follower of Christ, Jehovah. So I don't know. I don't even use the word Christian anymore. They have turned that into a dirty word for me. So I don't know. You all tell me. Does it sound like Mike Johnson has the fruits of the Spirit that God is looking for or has asked us to bear? Because I don't see him taking care of the poor, the needy, the fatherless. They try to make the fatherless feel bad. They try to make the moms of the fatherless feel bad. You don't know why they're fatherless. But at any rate, I'm going to get off my soapbox. When I saw them sitting up there just constantly talking about the shutdown was the Democrats' fault, the shutdown. They voted 7 times for the shutdown. They don't want to pay the military. They don't want to pay the federal employees. That's a bunch of crock. The holdup is health care tax credit extension, which they refuse to extend. The Democrats want it to be extended and made permanent, while the Republicans don't care about your health care situation, and they are refusing to do so. The Democrats say the least they could do is enforce these tax credits like they did the tax credits for the 1%, since they couldn't save our health insurance. So when you hear them talking about it's the Democrats do not run the House of Representatives. The Democrats do not run the judicial, and the Democrats don't run the executive branch. All 3 branches are in control of the Republicans. Mike Johnson has shut the doggone House down twice before the doggone shutdown even took place. So what is he talking about? He's shut down now. The Senate at least is still working. Why are there no Republicans in the House? Why did you send them home? Mike Johnson, you got a lot to answer for, but you know what? Not to me, to your God, because you're lying. And God does not like lying. He says, do not bear false witnesses. And you're bearing false witnesses knowingly. That's a sin. Mike Johnson, Republicans that control the United States, please wake up. Get it together. There's time for you yet. It's me, Miss B, sending light and love and hoping that you stop lying and that you get to work and do what God said. Take care of his people.